Hey everyone, my name's Gabby, and this is Orion. And today, we're going to talk about this little bugger. He is now 3 months old, and we're going to talk a little bit about his developmental milestones that he has reached, and maybe ones that he hasn't reached quite yet. Right here from healthychildren.org, which I'll link down below in the description in case you'd want to see. This has got all of the things that he should be doing at about 3 months old, and that's what we're going to go over today. So now that Orion is 3 months old, he's doing a lot of things that he couldn't do before. We're going to go through this list, and the first thing we come to is the movement milestones. So the first thing it's going to talk about is tummy time, and that's basically something that he does every day since he was born, is where we put him on his tummy. And they recommend now that he spends a little bit of time every day on his tummy, especially when he's playing, because he sleeps on his back. So every day we do a little bit of tummy time, and now he can hold up his head and his shoulders up off the floor, or up off of whatever he's on when he's doing that tummy time.
Huh? Wow! Look at you!
The next thing on the list is that he stretches out and kicks his legs when he's lying on his stomach or his back, and he definitely does that. He'll be like laying down and just like flailing all over the place, and you know, it's almost like he's trying to crawl, and I think that's what it is. He wants to be mobile, but he doesn't really know how yet. He opens and shuts his hands, and you can see he's holding onto my fingers right now, so he definitely is doing that. The next thing on his list is that he brings his hand to his mouth. Pretty sure you guys can see that he's definitely doing that. That's something he does now to self-soothe. And this is something new. The next thing on the list is that he takes swipes at dangling objects with his hands. And he's just started doing that, and there should be a video clip coming up now. Just started doing that, and it is just so cute. He's got this activity mat that I actually keep in his crib right now since he's not sleeping in there. He's just started to like bat at it. The next thing on the list is that he grabs and shakes toys. Now, you guys saw in the video, he kind of like swiped at it, but he didn't really grab it, and he didn't really shake it. So that's one of the only things I think that we have on this list that he's actually not doing yet. But he has just turned 3 months, so he still's got a little time before we do that 4th month update. And I'll definitely let you know if he starts doing that at any point in time. The next set of milestones that he should be reaching is his visual and hearing milestones. The first thing on the list is that he watches faces intently, and I definitely think he does that. Sometimes he seems to be utterly amazed with mommy's face. And I even read once that the best toy that you can give your baby is your own face, because he will study it and just stare at it forever. He follows moving objects. He doesn't do this a lot, but he does it sometimes where like I'll be walking across the room and he'll just like watch me as I walk across the room. And I even saw one time I was picking up a bottle from the table, and he just watched me as I was walking away with that bottle like, hey, where are you going with that? That's mine. So recognizes familiar objects and people at a distance. He definitely does that. Sometimes I'll be cleaning and he'll be in his swing and he'll just start crying, and so I'll start like dancing or moving or something, and he quiets right down, like he sees me, and it just, I guess that comforts him that he recognizes me even when I am across the room. Next thing on the list is that he smiles. Oh, he sure does.
Oh, look at you.
And his smiles just make it all worthwhile. All the times I have to comfort him when he's crying, and all those times I have to wake up in the middle of the night just smiles at me and my heart just melts. The next thing on the list is that he begins to babble. And that's definitely happening now. He's definitely starting to try to talk to me. And it is the sweetest thing. Oh my goodness.
It is? It's gonna be a good day?
This morning I even said, I love you. And he says, who? I swear it's him trying to say, I love you too. Turns head towards the direction of the sound. He definitely does that. Funny thing is, sometimes he'll be crying in his swing and our dogs will hear something outside. And they'll start barking real crazy. And he'll like snap out of the crying and like turn his head toward the dogs like, hey, what's going on here, you know? Alright, so next things on our list here is the social and emotional milestones. The first thing is that he's beginning to develop a social smile, and I definitely think that's happening. When I lay him down and change his diaper, start talking to him, he smiles.
Look at you. Oh my goodness.
We were at a restaurant, me and my sister, yesterday, and the server came over and started talking to Orion, and he started smiling at her, and I think that made her day. Next thing on the list is that he enjoys playing with other people and may cry when playing stops. I can see that. I went out with my grandmother last week, and she was holding him up, and she was saying, "Abu!"
Oh goodness.
And he did fuss after she stopped. He really liked playing with her. He's become more communicative. Definitely. He's trying to talk. He grunts and he babbles and he's trying to tell us things, and I don't know what they mean yet, but you know, usually it's, oh well, I'm hungry, or I got a dirty diaper, or somebody needs to hold me. So it's not very complicated to try to figure out what he needs. And he imitates some movements and facial expressions. That's the last thing on the list. And I definitely think that's true. I'll smile at him, and he'll smile back at me, and that's my favorite one. And sometimes he just gives me these crazy looking faces, like he's so intent on looking at something, or so confused, and I definitely think he learned that from me. Or maybe he's just natural, I don't know. But he definitely smiles back, and that's one of the best parts. Alright, well, thanks for watching Orion's 3-month update. And if you liked this video and you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And stay tuned, because next week is my birthday, and I'm going to be doing a video of my favorite things. And I'll see you next time.